Welcome to Road America and the Mama Spring Rally. Right now I have a 2024 Hyundai Kona EV. This was completely redesigned for this year, so let's take a quick look at it. So this Kona is longer, it's wider, it's got a bigger wheelbase, giving it more space and a bigger battery. Plus, you get a little bit better ride. The base model comes with a 48.6 kilowatt hour battery with 200 miles of range. The upper trims get a 64.8 kilowatt hour battery with 260 miles of range. You can charge 10 to 80% in about 43 minutes. It's front wheel drive with 133 horsepower, but you can get a 201 horsepower version. 0 to 60 in about 7.5 seconds. Let's take a quick look at the cargo area. You have a powered lift gate, and you're going to have about 26 cubic feet of space, which is actually pretty good for this little car. That is really impressive. If you drop the second row seats, you're going to go up to 64 cubic feet. Let's see how much space is underneath here. You do have a little extra space underneath here, and you can pull this out and lower it to give yourself a little bit more room back here if you wanted to. You do have a cubby hole on this side, but for some reason you do not have one back here. Looks like you got a subwoofer maybe right there. Let's go check out the inside. There you do have a pretty good size hole right here for your water bottles. Then you got all your windows controls and your mirror controls. Here is the interior of this one. So you can see this neon greenish yellow accenting throughout this car. It just looks awesome. I really do love it. You do have powered seats with lumbar. Get on inside and you get to see Hyundai's dual screen or panoramic screen, if you want to call it that. You have two separate screens. You do have the infotainment screen on this side, and you have the digital cluster here in front of you. Gives you all the information you need. So you got a digital speedometer. You have your range guide right here. It's telling you how many miles you have left. Also, you have it here. It also gives you all your power and your charging for your regen braking and that type of thing. And you do have a battery percentage down here in the corner. Infotainment screen, same regular Hyundai system. Actually really nice. This is the home screen. You can switch over to these different modes right here. Vehicle diagnostics. Got a couple screens you can actually go through. Pretty cool. All right, down here, some quick buttons for your infotainment screen right here. And then you do have a climate control down below, which is nice. You just have physical buttons down here. 3 levels of auto, and then all of your other adjustments. Come down here, you do have USB-C here that can charge and be for your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And then you also have another USB-C here. You can push this, pops open to 12 volt, which is nice. Phone charger right here. Come back, you do have heated and ventilated seats in this one. Heated steering wheel, auto hold, your backup camera. So you do have a bird's eye view and also your front and rear cameras. And then you have the Swirl 360 that you can check out. Drive modes. Do have different drive modes. We are going to put it in sport right now because that's the way we're going to drive it here in a few minutes. You have the cool cup holders. Once I get all this stuff out of here, you go boom, boom. Awesome little cup holders. Love those. You do have a tunnel back in here that has looks like it has a divider that you can put in. And then this does open up for a small little compartment right there. You have a little tray right here. It looks pretty nice. Joe Rady'd say you got a little Twinkie tray right here. Let's go see how I fit in the back of this tiny little car. Hey, I am 6 foot tall. I'm gonna slide back in here. This is not the driver's seat. My driver's seat is a little bit farther forward, but you can see that even in this small car, I still have probably 1 inch to 1.5 inches between my knees and the seat in front of me. And it could even go up a little bit farther because this is my driver's seat and it's up a little bit more. My headroom is still really good at about almost 2 inches of headroom back here. So really surprised that this has this much room, but they did make it larger, wider, and to give a little bit more space in here. All right, so you come with me and I will show you a little more of the inside. You got 2 vents right down here, and then you have 2 USB ports down in the bottom. You do have some bungee netting right here Flip this down, and there you have two cup holders within the center armrest right there. So that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about some pricing, and then we're gonna take this out for a drive. The base SE starts at $32,675. The SEL comes in at $36,675, and the Limited starts at $41,045. Okay, so now we have got the Kona EV. We've kind of been waiting around to drive one of these. We drove one, an older one, a few years ago, and it was a little small, had a lot of miles on it. So driving this new redesigned one feels great, and we really do like the design of it. And this is something we've actually considered for ourselves. Railroad tracks, bump, nice and smooth. So today, maybe we'll make a decision to purchase one of these. You guys will let us know down in the comments what you think of the Kona and if it's something that you would purchase for you and your family. We are in sport mode. All right, we got to feel all of this 201 horsepower. 1, 2, 3, we go. All right, there's 60. It was a little slow getting going, but it did pick it up, and it did rather decent. But you can't expect a whole lot out of this. It's a small car, but you know, it feels good. It would definitely, you can still break away from people at the stoplights if that's what you like to do with your electric cars. All right, we're gonna get up here and see how much fun we can have in these corners, because I will bet you this thing is zippy around the corners. To enter this little beautiful driving area, all these woods and just windy roads through the woods and people around people's houses we got to watch out for. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, there's no body lean at all. The weight of these batteries in the bottom of the car really stabilizes it, so you don't have the body roll that you normally get with a gas vehicle. You can see really well out of all of the windows up here. It looks amazing. Got us a Genesis G70 out in front of us. Overall assumption is this is a really good car, really a good affordable EV, and I think you would be pleasantly surprised with it. The interior looks amazing. It's laid out really well. Hyundai always does a great job of laying out their interiors and making it easy to find everything. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, click on the video that's on the screen right now, because that's the next one for you, and I will see you in that next review.